I just observed somebody commit multiple reasoning fallacies in action. They were complaining that a specific political party, well, basically the story is there was a person who criticized a particular political party for not being enough open for compromising and therefore reducing their effective impact. Now, what the other person was doing is immediately generate a response defending the actions of the political party, justifying the actions by saying that if you want to actually cause change, the first step is not to offer lots of compromises. Instead, it is about that people can vote for this, and if enough people vote, then a change can happen either from other political parties because they now see what the people want, or because the political party gains so much power that now they can implement the change. The problem here, I think, is that I think this was a reflexive reaction of that person who was defending the political party. They were not really thinking about, does what the other person says make sense? Instead, they were immediately taking the opposite position of, oh, what this person is saying is wrong, and fixing that as the bottom line of what they want to argue for, and then generate some argument that results in this bottom line being true in the thing where it is a bad idea to do compromises. That would be the bottom line. And I think here's another factor that comes in here. Irrespective of if either of these people are right, there is a really big gap in our model, because this seems like it's a false dichotomy. It's really the only two options that either you do a compromise or you do no compromise. I mean, for example, this completely ignores the policy option that you do some compromisation over time, but decrease your willingness to do compromises over time. And this is just one thing I came up with after thinking about for 10 seconds. I'm sure there are many other options that you could do. So the problem overall here is that the cognition of this person was executing a particular algorithm that was not actually good at deriving a good answer. Instead, the algorithm is just fixing the bottom line and then arguing for that. That, I think, is what's happening. And they weren't asking, what is the model of this other person? Trying to understand it, evaluating if this is correct, if there could be impact to be gained. And what is even the problem space here? Presumably, both of these people want to figure out how to make that political party more successful. And it seems possibly both, but especially the person who was arguing against compromisation, are not really trying to get a good understanding of the entire problem space. Because that algorithm of first fixing the bottom line makes the entire problem about finding a convincing argument for that bottom line, and you're not considering different bottom lines that might make a lot more sense. You're not generating any alternative. You're just inverting the initial statement of this political party should make more compromises and then argue for that.